5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. All right. Now, listen, I'm on the phone here with a good friend of mine, and we're talking about why. Why are you fat? What has happened with your diet? Right, Deb? We're talking about this? Yes. And she's asking me, what can I eat? What should I eat? And I said, well, I'll tell you what, just stay away from the carbs. Really? What did you say to me? And I said, yes. I said, right. You love the carbs. Guess what? They love you too. If you want to know why you're fat, I can give you a handful of reasons. Either you're not exercising enough and or I mean, it's always a part of that is you're not exercising enough or exercising in a way that's really productive. And the other part of it, and this is heartbreaking, my friends, but this is the deal. There are things that we love to eat. And those things that we love to eat that make us fat, they love us too. So what are they? Like I love potato chips. I could live inside of a bowl of potato chips and be very happy and just put them in my hand, put them in my mouth, munch, 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 eat, eat, eat. Same with pasta. And you too, Deb, right? Okay. And so like mashed potatoes with butter and white rice with something with it and pasta, any of these things that we want to eat. Who's your best friend? Fettuccine Alfredo. You know why? Because it will stay with you forever. It will stay on your butt and on your gut and make you fat. And that's not what we want. What we want to be, especially as girls, we want to be, svelte, sexy, and groovy. And, with that little swanker walk that we have. It's hard not to walk like Frankenstein when you can't work out because you're too chunky and and you're impaired. It is so easy. Trust me, I know this. I've chunked out, I've slimmed down. I am so sick of it. So, my good friend Debbie and I are talking on the phone, and she's laughing her head off, and she's saying, you got to do a video about this. This is hilarious. It is true. So, Debbie, what you do when you get up, the very first thing in the morning, you get up, you go void, and then you start hydrating, and you drink about as many fluid ounces as half your body weight. And then you make sure that during the first hour that you're awake, you eat something like yogurt, whole milk goat's yogurt or whole milk cow's yogurt. And you have that to get your metabolism going and also to coat your whole digestive system with that healthy bacteria, that lactobacillus. It's going to make digestion much more possible. You're going to go through peristaltic action in your digestive tract, which pushes all the food through and gets rid of all the caca and helps you go potty better on elimination. Then you're going to want to have some fruit. And it's good to eat your fruits earlier in the day because there's sugar. They're going to give you a little bit of a high. And then for lunch, have a nice salad, have some nice soup. If you want to have a sandwich, make it on lettuce instead of on bread. Because if you're trying to lose weight, the carbs, again, are going to stick to you like a glue. And you don't want that. And then, eat every like 3 hours. And in the afternoon, grab just a small handful of nuts and have some nuts and go a little nuts. Have some more water. For dinner, have a nice protein and look at your hand, the palm of your hand, and say, every time I'm eating protein, I'm not going to eat more than what would sit on my hand. So if you get protein and it's like twice the size of your hand, it's twice too much. Eat half of it and save the other half for the next day for, a leftover snack. Okay. So then for what do you do for a treat at night? What do you do for a treat at night? Well, that's another carb. I mean, I love popcorn too. As a matter of fact, I love popcorn if I have a bit of stick of butter with it. So cut it out. You just don't do that right now. You know, have a nice steamed broccoli or roasted vegetables that you've roasted earlier in the day and have a little dill dip or yogurt dip on the side and eat a small bowl, like a small cereal bowl of that while you go get your groove on and drink water and have a nice cup of tea, and then do that, at least 3 or 4 hours before you're going to go to sleep. Otherwise, digestion is going to interrupt your being able to go to sleep. How's that sound? Okay. All right. Peace out. We made our first video. That's it. We're ending our stream here. Hope y'all liked it. This is Dr. Deb Carlin. I became a nutritionist when I was 19 years old. The Himalayan Institute in Glenview, Illinois. Studied with the incredible Dr. Valentine. All right. So there you go. Yep.